Welcome. I'm going to show you the RFP process for inventory items. The first step in the RFP process is you're going to log in to https hougp01.nace.org gp. The screen that's going to show up, it's going to say there is a problem with this website security. This is what you want to see. Down here, you're going to see continue to this website. Double click on this. This should show up. It's going to say Microsoft Dynamics GP. You're going to use your username and your password that you use to log into your PC. After you've done this, Microsoft Dynamics is going to pull up. You're not going to have everything that you see on your left-hand side. This most likely will appear blank. You're going to go down here to Purchasing, double click, and right under Transactions, it's going to say Purchase Requisition. You're going to double click on this, and the requisition page is going to pull up. The requisition number is automatically going to be in there. You're going to leave this number alone. You're going to hit Tab. You want to make sure that you're hitting Tab after every line item and not Enter. So after we've hit Tab, it takes us to Description. This is a description just to help you remember what you're ordering. Since we're doing an inventory example, I'm just going to put in here inventory. So I know that this was an inventory item, and my manager will also know. After you select what you want to put for the description, you're going to hit Tab. It's going to take you to the comment ID. Please leave this field blank. This is for something for me to fill out when I am completing the purchase order. So we're going to hit Tab. Ship to address. To the right of the ship to address, you're going to see the magnifying glass. Select that. It's going to show you primary or warehouse. Please select the warehouse. All goods should be going to the warehouse. So we're going to select warehouse. And it's going to take you to the right-hand side here where it says date. The date is automatically going to put in the date that you're ordering, today's date. So after this, you will hit Tab. The required date is when you're expecting to receive your goods. You can put 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever was decided between you and the vendor. In this case, with the inventory item, we're going to give it 1 month. So I'm going to put 6/11, Tab. It's going to automatically skip over the requested by because your initials are already on there. It's going to take you to the user class. We're going to leave this field blank. Hit Tab, leave this one blank as well, Tab, and it's going to take you to the middle of the screen. This is going to show where your line item is. If you see here, it says item number, and then it has a 1 here. So for the inventory item, you should have a specific number or name for inventory items. In this case, we're going to type in tool, hit Tab, and as you see here, it went ahead and filled in some of these blanks. So the unit of measure, it went ahead and put each, and under the line item where it says description, it automatically put in the description. You need to leave the description alone, and the item number, don't add anything to it. It will throw off the inventory. So now it automatically took us to each. We're going to hit Tab, which takes us to the quantity ordered. In this case, we're going to order 20. You need to type in 20 and the decimal point. Please make sure that you select the decimal point. If you do not and you just put 20, it'll just put a 2 on there. So make sure you add your decimal point after the total. Hit Tab, and it's taking us to the unit cost. So now that we have our 20 ordered, we're going to say that each one costs $50. So I'm going to put 50, and again, the decimal point, and hit Tab. And now the extended cost would automatically put the total in there. After this, we're going to hit tab. Again, it took us to description. Since this is an inventory item, it already puts the description in for you. Please do not mess with this. It needs to stay this way. Then you hit tab, and it takes you to the site ID. The site ID is going to be the department that you work in or that you're ordering this for. So to the right of site ID, it's going to have a magnifying glass. If you select this, it'll give you a list of the departments. In this case, for the inventory item, we're going to select NACE Education. Hit select at the top. And then it automatically took you to the next field, which is the vendor ID. For the vendor ID, if you select the magnifying glass to the right of it, you will be able to look up which vendor you're ordering from if you do not know their ID number. In this case, we're going to select a company we do the inventory through. First, to look up a name, you need to select vendor name. You have to select this first before you type in the field up here, or it will not register any names. So again, select vendor name, click on this, go to the bar, and in this case, we're going to look up Ridgeways. So I type in REDG, hit tab, and it's going to pull it up. You can look up and down on the right side here if you do not find the name, or if it pops up first, you just select it and then hit select. So it automatically put in our vendor ID now, so it took us down to the account. Because this is an inventory item, again, it's going to put in the cost center that this inventory item is tied to. Please do not change this account number, this cost center number. This is here for inventory purposes. So we'll hit tab 3 times to get to the next line item, which is shipping method. The shipping method, to the right, you will have a magnifying glass to select which way you're going to be shipping. In most cases, we will hit best way unless it's a special circumstance where it needs to be UPS or FedEx. In this case, we're selecting best way. You hit select. It took us to ship to address. You hit tab. The common ID, again, just like the top, you're going to leave this field blank. You hit tab again, and it's going to take you to the required date. The required date is automatically in there. From the right-hand top side here, we already put the date in, so it automatically did it down here for us. And it's going to put your initials already in there for you. So you hit tab, tab again. This whole bottom right side you will leave as is. The status is going to say new. This is what you need to leave. You can select order or canceled. This is nothing that you need to do when creating the RFP. So leave it as new, hit tab. You can go down to the next button. You can select this for your next line item if you have multiple inventory items you want to order. If you do not, you can stay on this page. You can go back to previous. And you can go back and double check everything. If it's all complete, you'll hit submit. This window is going to pull up that says workflow action and comments. This comment box is for your manager for approval to let them know if you have any messages for them. So in this case, we'll say this is in the budget. Please approve. And I need this approved, let's say within 2 days. So we'll put 2 days from now. Please approve by 5/13. And again, this is just any comments you want for your manager to know about what you're ordering. And after you enter in your comments, you will hit submit. And it will automatically take you to a new RFP screen. If you need to do another order, if not, you can exit out of here. All of the work instructions for this process are on NACEbook under the procurement department. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact myself, Angela Rowe, or Yul Ruiz. Thank you.